Hi there, this is Anne from Your Space, here today talking to you about Dying Matters Awareness Week 2020. This year's theme is Dying to be Heard, which is all about encouraging us to talk more openly about death and how we can best support and listen to people when they want to have those conversations. So, why is it so hard to talk about death? Well, sometimes it can feel like talking about death brings it closer or makes it more real. But in a very real sense, we're all dying. So why don't we address the inevitable before it comes to pass? Perhaps we might not want to upset people or sound gloomy. Still, it can be a big relief to you and your loved ones to talk openly about your wishes and prepare emotionally and practically for your death. Dying Matters has a helpful list of subjects you might need to talk about, such as the type of care you'd like towards the end of your life, or where you'd like to die, funeral arrangements, your will, care of dependents, your children or parents, for example. It might also be helpful to talk about the worries you have about being ill or dying, or what you'd like people to know before you die. Okay, so perhaps you're interested in talking more about death and dying, but how do you make room for these conversations? Well, it's important to try and find an appropriate time where there's no rush or competing agendas. It can be helpful to prepare in advance about what you'd like to talk about. You could write notes, or if finding time face-to-face is hard, why not write someone a letter? If you're the one bringing the subject up, it can be helpful to acknowledge that conversations about death can be difficult, emotional, and complex. It's also important to clarify early on what state your health is in and why you'd like to discuss things now. Don't let the other parties worry in silence. On that note, it's vital that you listen as well as talk. Your death is personal to you, but so is an individual's anticipated bereavement. If there's too much to discuss in one go, arrange another time to talk and follow up on things you're unclear of, or things you wanted to say but couldn't. So, how can we be a good listener when we're having these conversations about dying and death? If you're on the receiving end of this kind of discussion, it can be hard to listen to someone you care about talking about their death, but you don't need to be an expert to support them. We'll link some helpful resources in the description below, but for now, here are some pointers to help along the way. Be patient. It might take a while for them to get to the point. Pay attention. You don't need to remember everything that's said, but you do need to give it your full attention. Let them lead the conversation. Often people just want to unload their thoughts or think out loud, and there's probably a lot going on in their minds. A good question to ask at any point is, what's important to you? Asking this can help focus what it is they need to say. And finally, look after yourself. Some of this might be upsetting for you or bring up thoughts about your own death. How will you take care of yourself? And who will listen to you if you need to talk as well? Remember, you're not alone. Death is the one certainty in life. We are all in some way or another heading towards it. For some of us, death might feel closer, whether that's because of a terminal diagnosis or through intrusive or suicidal thoughts that can occur when we're experiencing a mental health problem. We've linked some helpful organisations and resources in the description below. If you're feeling suicidal, please call Samaritans on 116 123 in the UK and Republic of Ireland. It's a free listening service that's available every day of the year, 24/7. Thanks for watching our video. If you'd like to learn more about Dying Matters Awareness Week, go to dyingmatters.org.